second edition of the All Things BFSI and Fintech Summit 2024 hosted by CIO News. Today we have with us Mr. Vineet Hingar Maheshwari. He is the Regional Director and Head BFSI at SISL Infotech and Tech Shop. Mr. Maheshwari, thank you once again for joining us today.
Thank you very much.
Pleasure is totally ours, and with that, I would love to ask you the very first question. With a remarkable experience in this sector for so long, what are some of the emerging trends that you believe would, shape the future of banking and finance and fintech, of course?
While there are many things which are changing the landscape of, I would say, BFSI industry, the fintech industry. Last 25 years, I'm here, and my journey with almost for 2.5 decades now, for 25 years, with almost most of these banks, and also about the partner community. So we are partner to almost all the names which you can recollect in IT arena. So be it Cisco or, we are gold partner to Cisco, we are platinum partner to Dell, NetApp, Hitachi Vantara, VMware, which is now Broadcom, Checkpoint, Array Networks, Protect.ai, which is into mobile app security, and we have Appnomics, Heal, which is into application performance management. We have Thales, which is into HSM security and other things, Seclor, Fortinet. So these all are the OEMs which you are seeing here or in any of your events have been our partners at all. But the way the things are changing, from if I see the journey for last 25 years, my experience with the bank, the last 3-4 years have been very disruptive even in this industry, thanks to this low-code, no-code things coming, AI, generative AI now. I would not say even AI, because now Gen AI is what the buzzword, which is completely transforming the way all these organizations used to do their managing the IT infrastructure, application, business applications. Yes, ChatGPT and AI is going to disrupt with low-code, no-code things. And second is, I can say, the security and securing whatever which you are doing. So the type of, the more you are going digital, the chances of exploring or probably leading towards the potential of being hacked becomes too high. So while growth is important, how you have to protect yourself and your esteemed clients is something which is on the top of the mind of every, I would say, CTO, CRO, CISO across.
Absolutely, and I think we all can agree to that to a large extent. Thank you so much for sharing your wonderful insights. Along the same lines, because you spoke so much about security, especially now that we live in a digitalized era, any key practices that you recommend, especially for organizations in today's era?
Securing, because if you ask me today, I think there are more than hundreds and hundreds of companies into security. So like network, you will find 4 or 5. Cisco का नाम लोगे, Juniper का लोगे, HP का, Aruba का लोगे, आप Arista का ले लोगे, समाज से Nokia का ले लोगे. उसके बाद में खत्म ना. 5 के बाद में even if you will talk about server storage vendors, 4 या 5 vendors के नाम लोगे, industry ends there. But in security, you start naming them and probably you will end up, but not the security companies. That is how the way securities are coming up big time, and they are coming out with very huge concept. The challenge to the organization is to make sure to ensure that yes, we are what all need to be deployed. Anything and everything cannot be deployed. So that's where partner like us comes into picture. We do the complete analysis of the current landscape, and then we tell you, okay, this is which you have, these are the gaps. We do audits and then provide accordingly what are the solutions, and at a very, I would say, not only we being partners, so we are vendor agnostic. For me, it doesn't matter कि security के अंदर मैं A के साथ जाऊँ, B के साथ में जाऊँ, C के साथ में जाऊँ, whatever which is so customer first, that becomes the first choice. Understanding, since being into 25 years into client side of as a business partner, as a vendor to them, most of the things are aware, so we can always recommend them. These are the things which you can, and that is something which is helping. So more and more focus, while we are system integrator or solution providers, more focus is going towards becoming a security partner, so that we can secure our clients' infrastructure, so that their clients are secure.
Thank you so much for providing a comprehensive view, especially on your customer first approach.
Customer first, yes, absolutely. Any day.
Absolutely. And lastly, I would like to understand from you with events like the summits, all things BFSI and Fintech. How do you see these events, shaping perspectives? There's so much of exchange of information and discussions. How relevant do you think these summits are?
These summits are very, very relevant if you ask me about for two perspectives. One, they provide those who are, so it becomes in a day-to-day operations with most of the, whether it is business heads or a CEO or a CIO or a CTO or whomsoever it is, it becomes very difficult to learn while you are doing your daily task. Learning is important. We all know 20% of our time should go in learning. But are we able to, if you ask me, no, am I able to? Sorry, no. But the way we do learning is कि we go with our partner ecosystem. We take कि किसका क्या requirement है, we take them to the client, understand, and that becomes the training. And that is how I tell my team also कि go understand the customer pain areas, try to give them whatever which they need rather than what we want to sell. So that's the key focus. And during this journey of their requirement, understanding their requirement and giving them, is the learning process happens. So that 20% or more than 20% of the time definitely happens summit like this, where people come with their whatever latest which they have come, they talk about that, the trends, the direction, everything. And apart from all that is about the complete networking which happens here between clients and multiple partners ecosystem. So you would see, I'm sure most of the summits even find it very difficult or struggle कि जब सेशंस चल रहे होते हैं तो भी बाहर जो पार्टनर्स होते हैं उनके पास में पब्लिक खड़ी रहती है, भीड़ खड़ी रहती है, बिकॉज वन ऑफ देयर मेजर एजेंडा वाइल दे वांट टू हियर दैट, बट मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट इज टू इवन network with their peers to understand what is going on, because not everything within your organization you would be able to get it. So these organizations provide a very good platform to understand and meet your industry peers, partners, colleagues, OEMs, customers. So yes, it's play a very, very, very vital role in consolidating and ensuring that all people comes together at one place over a platform like this and figure out what's the way forward. These events helps, definitely gives new perspective also, because something which is not coming to their mind on a day-to-day task, they come here, they discuss, they come, oh, this is important, or we are missing this, or we should implement this. And that is how these events to me provide a very good platform to everyone, to the customers, to the partners, and to the event organizers as well.
Thank you once again for your kind words, and in fact that's the driving motivation for us as well to host these events, especially now that the landscape in finance and banking is changing. I look forward to having more such conversations with you, Mr. Maheshwari.
Yeah, this time you would have seen out of 6 or 7, while 7 out of 7 are our partners,
Yes.
but 3 of them are together with us in SISL Tech Jockey. We have Protect, which is, as I said, mobile application security, and second is Array Network, which is into server load balancers and also into WAN optimization systems. And then Appnomics Heal, which is into application performance management and Gen AI, SecOps. And as of now, 3. Next time probably we'll see more.
Absolutely.
More from our side.
I'm hoping for the same. Yes, I'm sure we can. But it was wonderful to have this conversation with you, and I'm sure I'll be catching you around often.
Sure. Thank you very much.